Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dan Wiggins is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty.
This is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. At the ball. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Davis is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Again, a 1-2. And swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp, as he drives a liner to right center. Clemente is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Sonny Gray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best pitchers in the game right now with Sonny Gray. Really turned it around. Added that 4-seam fastball up in the zone. Great assortment of off-speed pitches. I really like that curveball he features, too. He has multiple weapons to strike people out. If he's throwing strikes early, this team's going to have a difficult time scoring many runs off Sonny Gray.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
In now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. Bench waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Christian Murray.
Ready now is Christian Murray. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gray ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game lead streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering. Murray at second with 2 down. And that misses 2-1. And that one yanked just foul. 2-2. Here it is. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Brian Berman, as it's grounded sharply to first. On to the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds nothing. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
That's it. The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of power.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. This is in the air out to right. Clemente will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ivan Delgado. First pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Set it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, he's out. 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Now it'll be Bart Wiggins. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. That brings up George Foster. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Wiggins has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Next to dig in, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Wiggins has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting up, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Base is empty, 2 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Get Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, Christian Berman, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's off the plate.
Randy Wiggins is on deck. The 3-1. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. You can kiss it goodbye. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So now to the plate, Christian Murray. He'll take a look at ball one. Murray, a native Texan. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Left side. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Now at the plate is Terry Mooney. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Here's Foster backing up on it. Still going back.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Nick Birdie is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
Standing in now, Brian Berman, as he would
1-0.
look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Birdie, 28 years old. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Ivan.
And now, Ivan Delgado, he singled first time up. Here it comes.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stuck.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 3 innings complete. Pirates on top, 6-0. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Barry Larkin. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, number 44.
To the plate now, Eric Davis, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Clemente will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. He's set, and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
the right fielder, number 34.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Larkin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner's going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Reds lead 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Tyler Wiggins is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Here's Foster backing up on it. You can kiss it goodbye. Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and this lead swells to 7-0. Getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Foster's got it, and that's the first out of the inning. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Christian Bermott is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Here's Foster backing up on it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins, and it's fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
One out and a runner on second base. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Roberto Clemente is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Brummett stands at second with 2 gone. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a pickoff play at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We played 4. It's now 7-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Morgan, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Foster.
Plate now, George Foster, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Christian Murray from the stretch. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
High fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
The count now at 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 2-2 offering.
We got full count.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. And that's the first out. Now into the box, Terry Mooney, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Drummond.
Next, it'll be Brian Drummond. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're still in control, 7-0. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Wiggins in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next, here is Barry Larkin, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Forward now is the DH, Ivan Delgado. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Number 19.
So stepping in is Bart Wiggins. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
A 1-0 pitch. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Here's Foster backing up on it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center field, number 27, Christian.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett has got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Pirates leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Eric Davis. First pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Clemente has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now back, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping in once again is Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. Wiggins shading to his right. 2 down.
Now back, right fielder, Conforto.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Lucas Sims comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Randy Wiggins. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. That ball is absolutely crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because this hit's gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Christian Murray comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Nope,
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
At the plate now is Terry Mooney. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Brian Brummett stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0.
Oh, that's kicked out.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 the count now. Murray on second. Mooney is over at first with 1 away. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Murray rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First things first, here's the throw over. And he'll get back in standing. Stepping in now, Ivan Delgado, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Up next, Tyler Wiggins. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. first pitch of the AB now. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Murray is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Ready now for Cincinnati, George Foster. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and a strike to count. Foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last AB.
The first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single. In now, Christian Brummett.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now to the plate, Randy Wiggins, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Next, it'll be Roberto Clemente. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Oh, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Suarez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Larkin is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they're still in front, 10-0. In is Joey Votto now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bounce it to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate. Here is Barry Larkin, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Mooney backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Number 44.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Davis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1-1. Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he's going to put this one away. And the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Pittsburgh launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. And Wiggins earns the win, his 2nd, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Sonny Gray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line for tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.